the question remains, I always ask the question, I know you do too, which is, well, what do you mean by good enough? Like, what do you mean by enough? What is enough? And I think that's such an ambiguous word that it becomes extra dangerous, because when you start thinking as in what's enough and what isn't enough, you can find a greater range of potential ways of thinking, which helps you to feel insecure and bad. What's helped me massively is when I start realizing the flawed nature of comparisons at a very basic level. When I ask myself what truly makes me happy, it's not what other people have, it's when I'm getting closer to myself.
I would say, in terms of not feeling good enough, I don't mind not feeling good enough. If I don't feel good enough, I see there's space to improve, which means that I'm always evolving, I'm always growing, I'm always improving, and I like that.
Personally speaking, when I'm written off, that's when I'm at my best.
Because it's a good thing when someone
it's a great thing. And I mean, it doesn't feel great, don't get me wrong. I don't go great. I feel fucking pissed off, but that pissed offness is motivation.
See, there's two types of motivation. There's intrinsic and extrinsic motivations, you know. And the extrinsic motivation is where you do the comparison outwards, basically, and that's always temporary. So you're trying to say, am I good enough for, or good enough for someone, or for this, or for that? Then that's extrinsic. So therefore, it'll never be fulfilled by the very nature of it. But when you do what you love, basically, then you're always good enough. So when you do the intrinsic stuff, basically, you're always good enough. Figure out what's important to you, your values, do that, get better at that, and it's guaranteed feel good. And guess what? When we do what we love, we get to be really good at it. That's the truth of it. Like, we do what we love, and that helps us to be good at what we do. That's the reason we're good.
Doing what you love is good enough.
Basically, and it just feels great.
And it, and it feels great, but it's, it's good enough for now.
Precisely, good enough for now, but that's good.